Good evening, friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. So tonight for dinner we are going to be using our leftover turkey bones and making some turkey and rice soup. So come on along while I get that going. All right, friends, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our leftover bones, and this includes the skin, any meat that's left over, and we're going to put it into a large pot. All right, friends, so we are going to fill this with water just above the bones. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on the stove, and we're going to let it cook on the stove for about an hour. And then I'll bring you all back and we'll do the next step. All right, friends, so while we are waiting for our soup to come to a boil and to simmer for about an hour, hour and a half, we're going to go ahead and chop up our vegetables. I have 4 carrots and 3 celery sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and peel these and chop them up. All right, so now our veggies are all chopped. I have some frozen onions that I had put in the food processor a few months ago, so I'm all out of onions, so I'm going to have to use these, and that's perfect. You can just throw it in there frozen. I'm not going to use this whole thing. I'll probably use a quarter of this for my onions. Alright, friends, so the broth is done, so I'm going to go ahead and strain it into my bowl. I have a nice strainer here, and that way I can take out any bones or any pieces, and it'll just be broth that's left in here. Alright, so I'm going to let this sit off to the side and cool while I work with the broth that we have here. Alright, so I have a measuring cup here because I do need to measure out how much broth we have, so I know how much rice I need to put in here. Alright, so that's 11 cups of broth that I have here. So to this, I'm going to go ahead and add our vegetables, some of our onion, and again, use as much or as little as you like. And then I have some garlic. I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic. Now, because we left our turkey skin in the broth, this should be well seasoned. So I'm going to let this boil for a while and start softening up the vegetables, and then I'll taste it. I'm also going to add 1 cup of uncooked white rice. All right, I'm going to get this boiling on the stove, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. All right, friends, so while that is boiling and softening our vegetables, I'm going to go ahead and try to take apart some of the meat out of here. I'm going to put the bones in here, I'm going to put the meat in here, and that way we can throw that in with the soup as well. You want to make sure you don't leave any bones in your meat, so go through it all very carefully. See, like that little bitty bone was in there, so you want to be careful. Alright, so I got about 2 cups of meat, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to the soup. Alright, friends, our turkey and rice soup is done. The rice has fluffed up, and the vegetables are softened. We've got enough meat in here that was left over, and there's plenty of broth. I went ahead and tasted it to see if it needed anything, and I did add some salt and some pepper to it. But make sure you taste yours to make sure if it has enough seasoning in it. If not, go ahead and add some more to it. So I hope you guys like this recipe. I hope you give it a try. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well, and have a blessed day.